Hey everybody, Tyler from CaliCriticReviews to welcome you guys to Saturday on the Cutting Room 101. First off, I want to apologize for not making videos since the first week of this collab channel's inception, so I apologize for that. I've had college get in my way a lot. But I found time today, and today is a very fun topic to discuss with you guys, in which I'm going to share you guys movies that I think are very overrated. Whenever this topic gets discussed, there are two movies that always come to my mind, and surprisingly, there are two movies that both released last year, and they were Oscar contenders too. Only one of them won awards though, and the one that won awards was The King's Speech. I know a lot of people, especially critics, that really like this movie, thinking it's one of the best of the last decade or so, featuring some of the best acting there is. However, I think that's the only great thing that this movie had going for it was the acting. Everything else I just didn't really think was all that great, really. I know Colin Firth, he delivered an excellent performance as the Duke of York, but everything else, like the production designs were decent and the cinematography was good too. But I just wasn't really enthralled by it because you pretty much know what's going to happen. It was a predictable movie. You know that he would get his speech back anyway, so what's the point of awarding it all these other awards at the Oscars? Over The Social Network, which is a much better movie. I just thought Colin Firth's performance was the only deserving thing out of the movie, and everything else was just really, oh yeah, I've seen that before, and just about every other Oscar-winning movie there is. My other overrated movie from 2010, which I think is one of the most overrated movies I have ever seen in my life as well, is the Coen Brothers remake of True Grit. Now I know that this movie was being more faithful to the book than the John Wayne version was, but at the same time I felt that this was a movie that hinged on performances and everything else just felt really standard or was overhyped. I think the main problem for why I think this movie is overrated though is because of the marketing, which it made it look like a really badass Western movie like Clint Eastwood's Unforgiven, which is one of my favorite movies. However, when I saw this movie, it just didn't really build up to it for some reason. I will give due credit to Haley Steinfeld. She delivered an excellent debut performance in which she highly deserved her Best Supporting Actress nomination at the Oscars. Everything else though, Jeff Bridges, I don't think he deserved the Best Actor nomination. I felt his performance was good, but it just felt standard for movies, not anything great like he's done in the past couple of years before. When it finally came to the big showdown that the movie leads up to, it just feels like it ends just like that. I thought it was going to be way more epic in its scope of producing some of the best Western fights and shootouts that I've seen in years, and it just rushed all of it like it didn't even happen. And that ending, come on, how cliche can you get with all those shots going around of her trying to be saved? Spoilers there, but I don't care. It's overrated. Speaking of which, there are two other movies by the Coen Brothers that I think are very overrated too. Like, I won't lie, I really like the Coen Brothers for some of their movies, but there's some that I really think just don't deserve the praise that they get. First off is Burn After Reading, mostly because I hated just about every single character in that movie except for Brad Pitt's idiot character, which made me laugh several times. Everyone else, I just did not like at all. They made them some of the most hateable and stupid people in the world, and just the whole plot and everything, it just never intrigued me. The other one I'll bring up is their debut film, Blood Simple. Maybe I have to give that film a rewatch because I haven't watched it in like 4 years or so, but I looked up and saw that this movie had so much praise, but it just didn't really thrill me all that much. But given that I have evolved as a film critic and a film buff as well, maybe I'll give it a rewatch and my opinions will change on that. So yeah, those are my overrated movies. I don't really have many because most of the time I agree with movies that get the kind of recognition and praise that they deserve. So I don't really have many, but those are several examples of ones that I truthfully think are. And yeah, if I have any others, we'll find out. So I thank you all for watching for what movies I think are overrated for the Cutting Room 101. Stay tuned on Sunday where Jordan of the Run It Review will share his. Until then, see you guys later.